A while ago, probably like a year or two ago, I started to come up with a list of things that I wanted to talk about for the podcast. And as I started to make them, I don't know why this topic just kind of went to the back burner, but I have to talk about how you should dress for a job interview. I thought that was second nature to adults because most of us have had a few jobs, and but it's not so not only for younger kids or just teenagers transitioning from high school, from college, but for everyone. There's a way that you dress when you go to a job interview. I don't know what it is now where a lot of people just feel like there are no boundaries, there's no standards for certain things. When you go to church, when you are lounging around the house, when you go to a job interview, there's a way that you dress for those events. You do not dress the same way for all of those events. And yes, of course, the type of place that you are seeking to be employed, you may dress a little differently. For example, I went for an interview to be like the front desk at a gym. So like what I have on, like some sneakers, some tights, a shirt. This is what I wore to the interview. Like I didn't think to dress up. Like there was no way I was gonna dress up for something like that. But the focus or the theme, what I'm talking about is this. There is a certain way there that you're supposed to dress when it comes to a job interview. So I have some notes for this one, y'all. When you go to a job interview, look, I don't care if you don't normally wear these things. You don't normally have a job interview every day either. So not that you have to listen, but just take a listen to this. When you go to a job interview, keep in mind that your clothes should not be extremely tight nor fitted. You are not there to lure somebody to your body at all. That is not the premise of the interview. Nothing extremely tight, and that's shirts, pants, jacket, nothing extremely tight nor fitted. None of your cleavage, men and women, none of your cleavage should be showing. It's not the club. It's not a bar. We need to keep the shirts up. Okay? Keep the shirts up. No cleavage. No thighs. Okay? So if you are wearing a skirt, if you're wearing a skirt, your skirt should be long enough to where if you sit down, your knees, the skirt is at least hitting your knees. Again, we're not at the club, we're not at the bar, we're at a job interview. The focus of your attire is not your body, but your business. Like, what are you bringing to the job? What skills, what attributes do you have that can push the business forward? Also, to kind of go into some other things, no heavily scented perfumes. No heavily scented perfumes or colognes. We're keeping it very clean, very modest-like, I guess, if you wanted to say. When it comes to like jewelry, no dangly earrings. No dangly earrings, no heavy makeup. Studs. Studs. Again, the focus is not on how well you can dress. That's not, unless you're going to maybe like a retail store, or like you're gonna intern for like a fashion house. But for a normal interview, very light. The focus is not you. So if you're going to an interview, I would recommend the following: a simple blouse, a blouse. A white shirt, okay? A white shirt with a collar, button up. Again, no, your chest. And if you are big breasted, find a larger size and just get it tailored so that you aren't bursting out of the seams. A button up is always like a go-to for me, because a lot of times, like when you have a button up, no matter what else you have on, you automatically just look elevated. So I love a button up shirt. Again, a skirt that comes to your knee. You may think that it's like grandma. Okay, it's an interview. For the interview, and that can be your skirt simply for the interview. Not when you go on to have drinks, it's for the interview. Pants, all right? Not too tight. If you are blessed in the hips and the butt, get a larger size pants and get it tailored so that it fits you. You want to look neat. You definitely want to look neat. A blazer or a suit jacket. Y'all can go to the thrift. You don't have to spend a lot of money to look put together, look clean. So definitely go to the thrift store, you know, if you would like, and go get your suit jacket tailored. Stud earrings. Okay, so I would never wear these on an interview. Never. But I'm not at an interview now, so I definitely have them on. Light makeup. No, and not the heavy lashes. Not the heavy lashes. So women, we know, you go to the store and they have different sizes of lashes. I don't know what the sizes are, but different sizes. The little smaller, little simple ones, this is what they're for. The interview. The tattoos. If you do have like tattoos on your face or showing, this would be the time to try to put them up. It is for the occasion. It is for the occasion. I am a firm believer that you dress for the occasion, certain things for a certain time. Just try it. Try it and see if it works, because a lot of times if you are getting to the interview and not getting the job, it could be a few things. It could be the way that you're answering questions, the way that you present yourself, but a lot of what people see is how you present yourself. So just come ready, like, for business. A lot of times, no matter how good your resume looks, once they get you in person and they see you and they're just like, it's not together, they've already made up in their head that they're not going to hire you. So do what you have to do to make sure that you're getting that job. I think I'm going to make this I'm going to do another series on this, because I just didn't realize how many people did not understand the difference. So just to kind of circle back to what I talked about before, any interview that you go on, I don't care if it's a McDonald's, I don't care if you are doing an internship, these same practices, the same recommendations follow. I didn't mention color. And this just may be a preference of mine, but nothing really loud. Okay, so your neon, your light pinks, your light yellows, not today. Save that for Sunday fun day. Save that for church. When you are interviewing, I highly suggest that you keep it very basic. Tan, navy blue, black, white. Okay, so if you all agree, if you don't agree, I would love to hear I would love to hear what you all have to say about being dressed for an interview. Interview etiquette is what I call it. Please go ahead and leave a comment on the YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok. I would love to hear your feedback and to see what y'all have to say about this matter. Bye, y'all.